In this video, we will learn the 2-1-2 stack, a classic aggressive forecheck. This forecheck is commonly used at younger levels, although it can be used at any level as part of a more complex scheme. Let's watch it in action. In this clip, the Blackhawks go on the forecheck with two players headed low. The first guy is able to take the body and create a loose puck, while the second player is able to pick it up and attempts a quick pass to the third forward headed into the slot from the tops of the circles. On the whiteboard, let's break it down. First, let's talk about the name. 2-1-2 signals 3 layers of attack. The first number indicates how many of our players will be below the hash marks, so 2. The second number indicates how many players will be in the area from the hash marks to the tops of the circles, so that'll be 1 in this forecheck. The third number indicates how many players we will have near the blue line, so 2 in this forecheck. We call it stack because the two players going down low are both going to be stacked in the same area as opposed to another version where the first two forecheckers are spread out. Let's put everyone in position. The first thing to note is that we are going to make all of our forwards interchangeable. So rather than having a left wing, right wing, and center, we're going to have forward 1, F1, forward 2, F2, and forward 3, F3. You can run it differently, such as always keeping the center in the F3 role, but treating all forwards as interchangeable is most common, and that's what we'll do here. When the puck is in deep, the closest forward to it will become F1, and it's his job to attack the puck. The second closest forward will become F2, and will also go after the puck. These two should work together to outman the opponent with the puck. F1 should look to take the body while F2 is on cleanup duty, picking up any loose pucks or immediately attacking the opponent if he slips by F1. In check hockey, F1 should be delivering a hard check. However, even in non-check hockey, F1 should be getting his body into his opponent's hands to separate him from the puck. To do it well, he'll need to take a proper angle. If the opponent is skating up the boards, F1 wants to start a little bit to the middle of the ice and then circle around in the same direction as his opponent. If he times it properly, this will allow him to cut off his opponent into the boards and either create a loose puck or pin the puck in the man at the boards. That allows F2 to get in and take the puck. If the opponent is heading behind the net, F1 should head in the same direction and try to cut him off, again forcing him towards the boards. This proper angle will allow him to separate the opponent from the puck or pin him. Either way, F2 will go to the puck to pick up any loose pucks. If F1 misses, then F2 will take over as the checker. The furthest forward from the puck will be F3, and he's going to stay high. Typically, he'll wait near the top of the circle on the strong side. If the opponent passes to the wing on the boards, F3 should attack the wing and try to steal the puck or push it back down low where his team outnumbers the opponent. If the opponent passes to the center, then F3 should attack the center. Again, he's trying to move with the pass and either steal it or force the puck back down low. Anytime the opposing team passes the puck up the ice, F1 and F2 need to immediately start their back check, although it's okay for the closest player to backcheck near the boards on a pass up the boards to help double team the wing. The other of the first two forecheckers should do a standard backcheck down the middle of the ice. If the opposing D passes to his partner, F3 needs to get across the ice while staying high. F1 and F2 both should shift over and attack the new puck carrier. They usually do not want to chase behind the net and should instead cut in front of the net while pursuing the puck. In the 2-1-2 stack, the D plays standard positions but can pinch as appropriate. So the strong side D will be just inside the blue line near the boards, and the weak side D will be just inside the blue line down the middle of the ice. The two shift over when the puck shifts sides. After a successful forecheck, the most common transition to offense is to hit the high man headed into the slot, as was attempted in the earlier clip. However, the puck carrier can also hit the D or skate to open ice and start a more controlled offensive zone system. In this clip, the Blackhawks are on the forecheck. F1 pressures the puck and forces the opponent down lower, while F2 joins him quickly and takes a good angle to cut off the lane behind the net. F3 hangs out near the tops of the circles and heads to the new strong side. F2 is able to get in and jar the puck loose, so we should see F1 peel off and retrieve it, but his momentum took him the wrong way. Instead, F3 sees an opportunity on a free puck and grabs it. F1 heads up a bit higher so the team always has some high support, while F2 briefly stays low for a possible pass. Instead, our puck carrier finds an open D, and the D finds our F2 headed into the slot for a turnaround shot and goal. In the end, it was the player who knocked the puck loose who gets rewarded with the goal. Each forecheck system has strengths and weaknesses. The strength of the 2-1-2 stack is the pressure you put on. Young players will often try to skate the puck end to end, and immediately putting 2 forecheckers on them will make it very difficult to ever get going. This forecheck is also quite straightforward and easy to follow. It takes very little discipline to do right, with the exception of F3 staying high. Finally, it is quite physically punishing, with F1's role being to take the body. While the 2-1-2 stack has strengths, it also has weaknesses. In the 2-1-2 stack, 2 forwards are in nearly the same spot, so the transition to offense after a successful forecheck can be awkward, and your team will have limited options until the first 2 forecheckers can spread out. Even worse, a single pass to the wing or center beats 2 of your players, and you're going to rely on F3 to make a play on the new puck carrier while being outnumbered by the wing-center combo. The opposing wing or center can then pass to the other and beat F3, sending your opponent on a fast break. Perhaps the biggest weakness is that the 2-1-2 stack puts all 3 forwards on the strong side, so any D-to-D pass puts all 3 forwards completely out of position. After a D-to-D pass, the opposing D will have plenty of room to skate and make passes. Essentially, the 2-1-2 stack is good against teams that love to skate the puck and weak against teams that pass the puck well, so it works quite well at youth and lower skill levels, but falls off against teams that pass well under pressure. However, even if it's not used as the team's main forecheck, it works quite well on missed shots when there are already 2 forwards down low to quickly put pressure on the opposing puck carrier. That's where a pro team will be more flexible and utilize a 2-1-2 stack, and both clips come right after missed shots. I hope you enjoyed this piece of the HockeyIL video playbook, and you'll come back for more system skills and drills here on YouTube or at HockeyIL.com.